Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out Charlotte, just a couple spots back.
Seeing where Chicago is, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's the chosen one and at point guard. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Exactly. Not likely to be hoisting the cup this season. That 1-2 group record simply isn't going to get it done. But don't forget, this is still a regular season game as well. It matters in the standings.
And then the situation for the Bulls. Thus far, 1-2 in the NBA Cup. And tonight is the last group stage. Game.
Time probably has run out on their cup run. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, and obviously that ship has sailed for this group.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here is Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Huerter. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Ball. There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Huerter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. They get it again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
First trip to the line for him here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
That free throw, no good.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And the second free throw, good. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to the chosen one. Driving the lane. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Ball. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Pulls up. Jump shot is good.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Bridges outside. Here's Kneppel. He's defended by Herter. White against Miller. Shoots over White. Back to Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
That's good from Ball. TB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Herter. And both teams, despite losing games in the Cup, still have a chance. But a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
Here's the chosen one. Last game he had 28 points. It's blocked.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Hornets trail by 4. Back to Ball. Pass to Kneppel. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Kneppel projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Wide a screen on Ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there, since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here is Miller. Nothing on the board. Outside, Ball. Right wing, just 5 on the clock. Kneppel with the bucket.
Quite simply, you need to run Kneppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. His first shot coming late. Kneppel with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Sexton. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. To the paint. From the low block. And it's in off the backboard.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. And stolen by Sexton. Pass to Kneppel. Bridges inside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. White finds Giddey. Here's Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's the chosen one. Off target from outside. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kobe White.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's the chosen one, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. James checked in for Ball. And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. The chosen one gets the basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. Inside, here's Diabate.
You like seeing that from Colin Sexton. He's got to prove he's more than just a scorer.
Bulls trail by 3. White looking around. 9 feet out. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Sexton against Giddey. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to White. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith is checked in. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
On deep, James. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Giddey. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. To the right side. Vucevic a screen on Sexton. And again, no good by Chicago.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's James. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's the chosen one. Smith the pass to the chosen one. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From downtown. Hornets with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Vucevic has got his third bucket of the night. And so James will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bridges comes in for Knipple. Chicago also. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Salon's checked in. Knipple comes in for Bridges. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for James. And it's Ball in for Sexton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Kevin Huerter comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's the chosen one in for Trey Jones. And they'll keep possession. Ball with the bucket. Bulls leading by 9. Taking a look at the Bulls. The chosen one out there with Kobe White. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Chicago has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 4 to shoot. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back over to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's the chosen one, following the score by Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. Huerter on the wing. Craig, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Miller against White. Pass to Huerter. Vucevic setting the pick for Huerter. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
In the corner, Knipple with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Josh Giddey. What's the situation, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule obviously a grind, Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
.111 left in the second quarter. Knipple, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Sexton, an easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Giddey the pass to the chosen one. Vucevic's screen on Miller. Here's the chosen one, covered by Miller. Really left alone that time. Vucevic has got 11 points.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And it's in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots from Ron. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. We're halfway through what is turning out to be the Nikola Vucevic show.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best-case scenario, but then again, best-laid plans. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Ball. It's Miller on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
The
foul.
Hornets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for Charlotte, Kalkbrenner. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Another 3 for Chicago.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by White. Here's the chosen one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
One shot.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Ball to pass to Miller. Pass the ball. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And White kicks to Herter. White a screen on Miller. And here's Vucevic. Stolen by Knipple. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Buzella sets a screen for White. 4 on the shot clock. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 8. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Herter on the wing. 8 points for him. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Lets it go with the 3. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ball.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside, White. Pass to Buzella. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. And then Buzella with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Knipple on top.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Herter. Vucevic setting the pick for Herter. Here's the chosen one. 10 points for him. And Ball with the block.
A defensive shutdown from LaMelo Ball, just anticipating that shot.
Hornets trail by 3. Miller with the ball. He has 6. Light covering. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's the chosen one. Averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Pass to Vucevic. To the left wing. And the 3 off target.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And they're moving it up. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. The chosen one's shot is off.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Herter against Ball, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Ball kicks to Bridges. Pass to Sexton. Over Giddey. Charlotte no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Herter passes to the chosen one. Giddey surveying the D. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Miles Bridges. He's putting up about 21 points per 6 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Herter kicks to Smith. Pass to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the chosen one. 10 points for him. And Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Sexton. They need this one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey. Well, Colin Sexton, Doris, provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's a confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
Free throw good, Sexton. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside ball. Here's the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. The chosen one passes to Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Smith kicks to Herter. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. It's good. Ball's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and James subbed in for Knipple. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. On the free throw, no good. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Giddey, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
To the inside, Diabate.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Sexton. Pass to James. Now, here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Williams, a screen on James. And here is Giddey. Defended by Sexton. Poked away. Left side, Ball. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The chosen one passes to Giddey. Williams, a screen on Ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's the chosen one in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Sexton. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges misses.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Taking a look at the Bulls. You got the chosen one. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's Kobe White. And it's Herter in at the 3. Here's Knippel. Back to Ball. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Colin Sexton.
Now entering for your Hornets, number 24, Brandon Miller.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 13. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Going inside, and it's good for 2. The chosen one's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Bulls got 15 points in just the second half. Miller against White. Down low. It's stolen. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Knippel. He's defended by Herter. And it's Ball in the corner. High arcing shot. Chicago leading by 11. Herter passes to the chosen one. Here's the break. Here's Knippel. He's defended by Herter. Outside Ball. Shoots the 3. 3. Good.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Bulls leading by 8. It's White on the wing, covered by Miller. Here's the chosen one. They set the screen. Now Herter beyond the arc. Bridges with the rebound. Here's Ball. One-handed.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Here's the chosen one. Driving inside. Got it to go off the glass.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside Ball.
You love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
15 at the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. One shot.
That's good from Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Vucevic a screen on Ball. Now Buzelis. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Takes a step back. Now Miller. And here is Ball. Puts up the 3.
LaMelo Ball has that basketball on an absolute string and always times his passes quite nicely.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one, and an intentional foul right there. Stolen by Knipple.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
At the line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Poke loose. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's the chosen one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Boy, were they resilient, ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's enough to advance, though the NBA Cup shows no mercy.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. We're not a team that has, 2 or 3 superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learned from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.